Welcome to another edition of the Straight Ignorant Pregame Podcast. I am your boy J Dub. I got a whole bunch of Corona up in here because I was just coughing for a whole minute, before we started this. But I came to spread the Corona to my friends. So we got my cast and crew over here. What? Why everybody quiet?
Can we get a mask? I'm looking for a mask.
Come on.
You got your boy Montreal Porter, aka the funniest nigga alive.
Got your boy Spinot. They said
He's going through some
they
things.
said when you drink alcohol, you can't get corona.
Technically, it's mouthwash, but you have Lola, baby. Follow me on Instagram at Lola_baby. Follow my business page at Forever Treasures_ATL. Yes, they said if you gargle with mouthwash, it decreases the chance of you getting
They
corona.
say if you're alcoholic, you don't get corona.
Well,
If you're alcoholic, and
but
if you gargle
mouthwash
with
has
mouthwash.
alcohol in it. So
Crackheads-
I can
crackheads
get
don't get
that.
What if you gargle with the alcohol and then swallow it? Because then
They say if you swallow a nut,
technically-
you don't get corona.
Yeah.
Yep. That's word right there.
I heard that too.
But it's on for
I
females.
heard that.
Alright, so everybody take shots, shot time.
Shot time.
Holy water time.
Well, we matching over here.
You try to be like me, it was in my closet.
Alright, so
All right,
What
straight
you
to
doing in
it.
your closet?
He was coming out of the closet.
I was coming from underneath
Breaking
the bed.
news.
I was coming from underneath the bed, not the closet.
Look at Trent.
alright, so the first question today, we gotta talk about it, all of us being Atlanta natives.
I was born in Tampa, but I
Okay.
claim Atlanta.
All of us being Atlanta natives.
Nah, I was
How did y'all feel about the Young Jeezy and Gucci verses?
Oh, it was hot for the city.
Okay.
I didn't watch it, but I saw the clips.
You didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it
How the hell you know half of the city you didn't watch it?
because I saw the clips. The clips were long enough, and I saw the YouTube
I watched it from beginning to end.
live.
Live, and that
Live.
bitch was lit.
I did.
I was in that bitch lit.
So
By
what,
myself, drunk.
so what was your takeaways?
Oh, my takeaway was, Gucci went back to the old Gucci.
This
You
was
know,
the old
that was
Gucci
the old-
before
yeah.
the Feds Gucci. Yeah.
His clone didn't come out, so he brought out his real self.
You know what I'm saying? This big Gucci.
Yeah, the big Gucci.
This big Gucci.
Jeezy, he did his thing, grown man thing. He on a different level. That's why he didn't play Stay Scrap. He would play Stay Scrap. It was old Jeezy there. But he on here growing up shit, cause he dating that Asian lady
I don't
Oh,
even-
on the top. So it
What's
looked
it?
bad.
Yeah,
Jeannie
Jenny
Bye.
Bye. Jenny Bye.
Jeannie,
Jenny Bye.
Yeah,
That's
so,
who she dating.
yeah. I mean, they engaged, about to get married.
Yeah.
I loved it because one, I like the way Gucci was talking shit. Gucci was talking big shit, and I think the thing about it was the thing that got me because we start talking about the comments that people were talking about afterwards, and oh, Jeezy won this. But if you're from Atlanta felt like Gucci won.
Oh, not Atlanta. I think Jeezy won.
You think
Yeah.
Jeezy won?
Yeah.
What?
I think a lot of
Yeah.
people-
Oh, okay. Well, now this is about to get
A lot of
good.
people
All right,
think
let's talk
Jeezy
about
won.
this. We said Gucci won.
Who said? Who
Me and my crew. Me and my Atlanta crew.
Why? Explain why.
They
So-
said Gucci was talking shit.
That-
One,
why?
Gucci was talking shit.
Okay.
One, he was talking about Pookie Low. Bro, he was really talking about how he put your homie in the ground.
But how did that
But
win
how
the
did
battle?
that win
though?
it?
Win the
Exactly.
battle.
Because one, I'm talking straight shit to you as you are across
No,
from
we
me.
came in for music. not
Yeah, we talking about song for song.
Right.
Everything.
We talk no.
Everything
Versus you
Jeezy-
consider everything clothes. Cause I'm gonna get on what Gucci
No.
had and what Jeezy had.
Everything
You talking
Jeezy-
about the setting? I like the fact they had it in Magic City. I like the fact they took out the middle stage so them niggas couldn't run across stage at each other. Everybody had their separate corner, and this was a real battle. This was Gucci and Jeezy in the ring with boxing glove. Only thing
It
is,
wasn't.
everybody survived. There was no hidden. This was successful. This was great black magic. And they got everything they wanted off of
No,
their check.
why do you
This is
think?
official.
Why do you think Gucci won?
But we're talking about
That's what I'm saying,
lyrics
because it's
and
everything.
music. But if you're only tying it down to just music wise, who would you say won?
Gucci.
Why?
Because Gucci played songs that was talking straight to Jeezy.
But I'm saying, is that?
But see, that's
These are all songs that I'm playing.
I know, but,
But we was, but they weren't
Are
doing
they
they
hits?
weren't doing a roasting section. They were doing
Hits.
verses like
Hits versus
section.
hits.
If you
So
gonna throw songs at me just talking about me, no, that's not right. Cause guess what? If they would have did T.I. and Jeezy, then how would you want to, figure out who won?
Well, they don't have
'Cause
a
it's
beat.
not like-
That's different.
But it ain't
Then it
about.
would
But
be
the
a song for
verses is
song.
not about a beat. It's just about two
Song
good
for song.
artists and
So
song
what y'all
for
say?
song.
But then the thing too, y'all gotta think about this too. Jeezy is more of a. I want to say it's like it's a bad thing, but Jeezy has more of a radio following. Like his music's been broadcast more. What I mean like that. People up north was listening to Jeezy. People
Mixtape?
on the west.
We talking about mixtape Jeezy or
Album Jeezy.
Okay,
Album Jeezy.
Yeah.
Album Jeezy.
Yeah.
And then not only that, he was backed by BMF and he was backed by Def Jam. So more people saw Jeezy than they saw Gucci. Gucci was a real street nigga. Gucci was out there selling CDs out of the trunk of his car at the Moreland car wash.
But
But just because they got different struggles don't necessarily mean that his music is better.
So
I
I
would
mean,
not agree to that. It's
if
just like-
Gucci
like
had Def Jam and BMF, Gucci probably be way further than
I
Jeezy.
think
right now.
Gucci had Def Jam.
But not even that.
Gucci has his own label.
Gucci has some nice-
University.
Gucci has nice hits, but honestly, I ain't gonna lie, I knew more Jeezy songs
Oh yeah.
on the verses
Of
than I
course.
did with Gucci. Cause like you said, Gucci threw out a lot of stuff when he was talking shit about Jeezy. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear in every song you throwing shots at this man. We want to hear some
This is
music.
a versus.
But I'm saying, but when he played music that wasn't him throwing shots at nobody, them the songs that I was singing or whatever. And with Jeezy, I feel like first of all, Gucci, you can say whatever you want to say. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. However, you took something when you was playing because you want to talk about the man outfit. My thing is, Jesus stepped out how he did back in the day. It wasn't
Yeah.
nothing wrong with his
He
outfit.
was
It
promoting
wasn't-
his new album.
Yes, and it
That
wasn't
too.
nothing, it wasn't about how much it cost. None of that. I'm showing you could think about back in the day. It probably cost more or whatever. So you can't sit there and talk about my clothes.
She's
and say
came
what
in a
you-
straight hood outfit.
Yeah,
all
he's
black.
showing you this is what I used to wear back when I was
GD bandana.
making my music, whatever. So I feel like, yeah, it was all fun and games at first when Jesus was talking shit about his outfit, telling him to play newer songs or whatever. And not even that, Jesus, I don't even understand what the
See,
purpose of
shots
Jesus.
fired right there.
Exactly.
Play new song. I'm playing all these old.
But no,
mixtape
but the
songs.
new song that Jeezy played, you gotta think about them songs ain't how the old Jeezy used to be. Think about the new shit that Jeezy done made.
Yeah.
None
I
of
like
that-
Recession G.
none of-
That grown
Not
man.
Jeezy, I mean Gucci.
Oh.
I'm sorry, no, none of Gucci new shit is the old Gucci.
That's
None
true
of
too. Yeah,
it.
wake up
Exactly.
in the sky and stuff.
None of that.
But
is the
I feel
same
like
Gucci.
this
None of
versus battle, music moving forward from Gucci Man, I think would be like Big Gucci Man before he went to the Fed. I think this brought this out of him.
I think what I took away from it was pretty much I gained a new level of respect for Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Like I think we already thought he was a legend, but I think to the world, I think he painted himself as a legend. You know what I'm saying? With some of the shit that he was playing and even some of the shit he playing, like damn, that shit was hard.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, I don't
That's
think he
another
won,
era.
but I think Jeezy won the war. I think Gucci won the battle. Pretty much.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is like
Okay, I can see
I
that.
feel like Jeezy laid the rest. I'm the better rapper. I got the better music. But I think in that time, in that moment, I think Gucci really showed like I ain't no bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really about all that shit. I really was talking. And I think that they both came out of this shit looking good at the end of the day.
But
They
like
did,
you
they
said,
did,
like you
honestly.
said, Gucci came out with I ain't no bitch ass nigga, this, that, third. But then again, Jeezy ain't gotta be no bitch ass nigga. Jeezy just showed people how you can come from the hood, how you can do X, Y, and Z, but then you leveling up, you getting older, you mature. Y'all niggas probably about late 30s and 40s. Nobody want to see y'all out here trying to fight, because y'all not going to fight. So then what? Y'all want to get out here and shoot each other, and then like Jesus said, bruh, all that you trying to throw shots, we're talking about my dead homie, that's in the past. We done been there, done that, and that's why shit like this still going on. He mentioned King Von and all these other new deaths like that. That's not what we trying to promote to the youth like that. Let's show them some type of positivity, but you can also have fun and listen to good music.
So look,
I felt like he was very mature for that.
So being from Atlanta, how did that make you feel being from Atlanta watching that versus?
Oh, but it made me.
I enjoyed it.
I
was
enjoyed
so
it.
surprised.
I
Yeah.
enjoyed some good ass
And
music.
And if you think to piggyback on that, if you think about it, majority of the verses are people from Atlanta. They did the 2 Chainz was on there,
we run a fucking
Monica, Gladys Knight, Midnight Train to George ass. Who else was on there from
JJ
Atlanta?
Fish.
JJ Jackson, Rick Ross bought Evander Holyfield's old mansion, so we gonna take claim of Rick Ross since he got property and like a big piece of land in Atlanta. So we gonna take Rick Ross and claim him as Atlanta. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so let me ask y'all this while we still in. So how did y'all feel about 21 Savage talking about some Jeezy, put your head up? How come you ain't looking at this man in the face while you talking to him?
I think what you gotta look at is 21 Savage came from his side of town.
Yeah.
So of course that's like, for example, if T.I. would have been 21 Savage came from Gucci's side of town.
Okay.
Just like, for example, anybody T.I., I don't give a fuck who T.I. going up against. I'm on T.I. side. You know what I'm saying?
I am a T.I. fan.
But the comments was wild anyway, and it was all entertainment.
Yeah.
But needless to say, like we said, at the end of the night, they both came together, and it was just a good show for the people.
It was. It was a real concert.
I think most of that shit. I mean, some of that shit was staged.
What you mean?
Because when Gucci did that diss track, then Jeezy came back and was like whoop de whoop. Then his song dropped right after that, and it played right into it. Like
I'm pretty sure
that was saying.
I'm pretty sure that's music.
It had to be.
But he probably already discussed with his DJ, like
I'm
bro,
gonna
drop
drop
this
this
shit. You make sure you play this after this.
Before we end this, I want people to hear this song.
Right into the line at that point in time, right there, everything that.
I think that they been had squashed the beef.
Yeah, they been
on the phone because Gucci. I mean, because
Gucci
said we talked or whatever. Now I think Gucci went off script with the whole like dig your dead partner.
Oh yeah.
I think he went off script with that, but I think as far as all I think they already talked about all this shit. I think the shit, bro, they performed so icy.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie, now that shit, I was like, now this shit hard, no cap. Like
I would like to see. So would y'all like to see Gucci and Jeezy? Not on tour, but also do another album together?
Yes, I want to see a collab.
I'd like to see a tour. I want to see no album.
No, I want to see an album.
I want to see both.
I mean, they gotta do an album.
For me to see an album, no, they don't. They can play. They can go on and play.
Oh, they go separately?
Yeah,
but they do a tour together and play.
Like the new Gucci, the new Jeezy. I don't want to hear that shit. I want to hear them back in the day.
Yeah,
like that new shit. Yeah, that new shit. Yeah, fuck that. I want to see them on my own. I want to see them on a tour.
So look, all right. So look, on a little lighter note, I got a question for you. Are you watching your child if your baby mama or baby daddy going to go get some dick or some ass?
Oh, and I know it.
And you know it. Like she did like, hey, I got a little hot date right quick. I'm watching the child.
Okay.
I
do that plenty of time.
So you would?
But yeah, they ain't gonna tell. She ain't gonna tell me that.
Right.
No. The question is,
I want you to cover it up. Be like, I'm about to go hang out with the girls.
The question is, if you know they're finna go get some dick or some ass, are you watching the fucking child?
I'm not.
You not?
No.
Why?
What about you, Jamal?
Like, why would I
y'all not together.
I know she about to go.
But we're not friends, so don't tell me you finna go get some dick.
But that's your child.
But we're not friends.
But she probably I got a little hot date right quick.
Okay, so you got a hot date.
Yeah. But just don't be like.
But don't tell me.
Just don't be like, I need you to go watch. Yeah.
We grown. We know what's gonna happen.
I don't think no one's gonna blatantly come out
date.
and say that, hey, watch this kid because I'm about to go get fucked. No. I mean, even in your instance, you're not gonna tell your baby mama, hey, I need you to watch the kids because I'm about to go get some pussy. You might just be like you said, if I'm saying I'm going on a date, that's more realistic.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is, honestly, that's none of my business what you going to do for me to even have to watch my child. Have fun. You might need this break.
And I'll talk shit, and I'll talk shit to you. You'll be like, oh, okay, so you going on a date, huh? So you gotta go fuck this nigga, huh?
Yeah.
So that was like, yeah, nigga, I'm finna go suck the fuck out of this shit.
And then I'll probably be hurt a little bit.
But that's your fault.
But yeah, but then, again, I set myself up for that.
Shit.
I set myself up for that.
Now you gotta watch that child. That'll be fucked up.
That would be.
I mean, but you like I said, you might just need a break. Think about it. I mean, in a man's instant, and let's say the mom is the one that has the kids all the time. She's a 24-hour parent. She might need a break. So, and then think about it. Would you rather her be fucking out the train while the kids there?
That too.
Or,
That
out
too.
of respect, actually tell you, I'm trying to have company, I'm going on a date.
Can
you watch the kids?
You made a good point.
Shit.
I mean, I probably got to go into detail, but then again, also, I might not be the one that wants a man in my house while my kids are there. I might not want my kids to meet this man just yet, but I want him probably to come to my house with us to hang out and spend some time together. So let me call up their father out of respect for him and myself. How do you get the kids?
How do you deal with that? How do you deal with meeting somebody's kids earlier than you wanted to? Or you just don't care?
Okay, the girl I was dating earlier, she had a daughter that was the same age as my daughter.
So you'll let them have play dates?
It wasn't no play. Yeah, I ain't gonna flip. I did because I was trying to get some pussy, and I was like, shit, they can go in there and play in the room, in her room, where I whoop in that room. But that was wrong though. But you know, I ain't know. It was a couple.
It was when you was young.
Yeah, a
You know
couple
what I'm
months ago.
saying?
I was young. I wasn't even 29. Yeah.
You 28.
Yeah, man.
What about you?
I think mentally, if you're dating a chick who has kids, you already have to get into the mindset of like, all right, if I fuck with her long enough, I'm gonna meet these kids one day, either by on purpose or on accident. So you gotta kind of prepare yourself mentally, like, all right, am I just gonna be like, no, fuck you and these kids, I'm gonna run it off, I just want the pussy and leave, or am I gonna be like, all right, I might just try and see how this work out, or, you know, see if this really is something, or if I can deal with, you know, a chick with a kid. Because sometimes, you know, it's a lot that goes into it. Because, you know, I can understand as a single mother, you kind of turn that dude you're dating into the father figure role. And I can understand why you would do that, because then you start putting responsibilities on him, and then you like, all right, well, I'm getting this pussy, we've been fucking with each other long enough. I mean, can you drop me off by the stove? Can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? Can you pick up my kid? I understand that. And then if you're fucking with her and you actually like her, then you gotta kind of, you know, you want to do that and help her out as well, because you know, as a grown man, you should know the struggle that a single mother go through on a day-to-day, and it's not easy. So,
what did Steve Harvey say in his book?
You read his book?
no.
No, I
read
think
it,
like a
man.
man. If you look at
Oh, the movie.
What did he say in this book?
He
But I watched the
said
movie.
in the movie, what that's in the book, you know. You would want your kids to meet the man, so you would know if he's, you know,
But early
like
though?
around your kid. Yeah, he said start out, let him meet him.
Okay.
So
I mean,
if y'all gonna be
now
together, if he gonna be scared and run off, then
But what?
shit, you know not to be with him.
But what if she did, like, what if, all right, she got one dude, she let this dude meet your kid, they didn't work, he ran off, there's another dude.
He was talking about if you really,
Yeah.
Oh, if you're together,
yeah,
and
because
you
if
think
y'all,
it's serious. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
because y'all keep going on for so long, and then it's been a year, then you let him meet him, and then he was like, oh, I don't fuck with kids.
Yeah, yeah.
You run off.
Nah,
you just
okay,
wasted
Yeah, I'm
a
about to
year.
say, but you gonna say, and I think women, you also start to look at patterns or whatever, and even so with my ex, I had, because I don't have kids, but I had an ex, he had two, or whatever. So it was kind of flipped, because normally it's the man's coming to the woman who has kids, but now it was the woman coming with a man that had kids or whatever. And it was early that I met his kids, and that's because like he would get his kids on the weekend, and we lived together, and he had two small kids at the time. One of them was maybe no more than 2 or 3, and the youngest was only a couple of months, sadly. But needless to say, it was just more of like the kids was around me every weekend. I mean, I've already had that nurturing spirit because I work with children. So I think that was maybe one reason why he was comfortable with bringing them around me, because it's like, hey, I know I could probably trust her around my kids because this is what she do for a living or whatever. Because he was one of those that he didn't take his kids around different women like that. He made that clear or whatever. So when I met his kids, I mean, during the relationship, I treated those kids like they were my own, you know, because I grew to love them, see them every weekend or whatever. I mean, I didn't expect for them to try to call me mommy or nothing like that or whatever. And even out of respect for his baby mama, because I have a spare bedroom, when his kids would come over, they'll sleep in the other bedroom, but because the baby was so small, he would sleep in the room with them. And I didn't mind. He just said, I don't feel comfortable with putting my small baby in the bed with me and you, and I don't know how my baby mama would feel about that. So as a man, I respected that.
But why would he even bring him around, period, man?
What you
Because
mean?
you stayed with her.
Oh, y'all stayed together?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah, but as the kid got older, you know, because when you a small baby, you know, they be scared about the babies rolling out of bed or whatever. So when the little boy got older, for real, when the little boy got older, he started letting them sleep in there by themselves, and then of course we continue to sleep in the room together.
For me, so I was raised by a single parent, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Out of all 28 years of my life, I ain't never seen my mama bring no man around me. So like, it's kind of weird to me. Like,
do you know your mom dates? Like,
I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing.
You don't know nothing about her
She
relationship.
kept all that shit away from me.
I think that's how it should be.
So for me, you know what I'm saying?
That's how it should be.
So for me, like when I do like talk to a chick that got kids, like it's gonna sound fucked up, but I try to say as far as possible because I don't want to give off no wrong impressions or none of that type of things. Because when kids are very impressionable, you know what I'm saying? So the more kids see you and all that shit, now the kids starting to like you and shit. Now your feelings starting to get caught up in all these different type of things. So I just try to stay away from that. Like I try to give myself a time limit. If it's after them 3 months, 3 to 6 months, then alright, cool. But like, man, like I was talking to this chick and she told me pull up. You know, you go over there and you know, hey, how you doing? It's just like, shawty, that's not attractive to me, and that's a turn off to me because that just shows that you got a one-track mind. Like you ain't even. It's like fuck these kids. I want some dick.
What you mean turn off?
It's a turn off because it just to me I don't feel like this gonna sound fucked up, but I really feel like you don't really care about them in a certain kind of sense. Cause you just put me in the, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like so if you did that, you know, I came over there, you know what I mean? And the kids just out there. Hey, go in y'all room, and then you close the door. They know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? So now, I did, but you know, you still.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But
I've been in that position before. Cause it's kind of weird, cause you like, all right, they know I'm finna come.
And the baby knocking on the door and shit. What you mean? Know you finna come?
Not like that. Not like that. I'm saying like they know you're about to come. You're about to come.
You just think about that Jesus shit. You super freak. You're a super freak.
What I'm saying is they know you're about to come in the room and do some nasty things in the room. That's you know what I'm saying. They know what it is because if she's comfortable enough to do it that one time with you, she's probably
how many times has she did it?
Exactly. She did it with somebody else.
Them kids probably don't know what them parents.
When you was young, that door was locked. You knew it though. You
know mom having private time. It ain't like they quiet.
Maybe she will wait until the kids go to sleep.
Oh, no. Well, on my situation.
I was loud.
Oh.
Not like that, Jamal. You missing the point.
I was loud.
God damn, your mama got some good ass shit. It was crazy.
Whose shit is this? Whose shit is this? I wanted to name. What Tracy said? I want the neighbors to know about that.
That make the kids.
Hold on.
That make the kids like, you know, whatever you call this shit.
What? Think about it. Traumatized.
See, exactly.
Because I remember I was 4 years old and I walked in on my mama and my daddy.
You gonna let him do this?
I walked in on my mama and my daddy. I remember my daddy hit my mama from the back, and then I was like, Daddy. Then he was like, go to bed. I said, okay.
Yo!
Since I was 4 years old.
You don't know that story?
I don't think she know.
She knows now.
I was so like my mind like I was like no.
Parks.
So the first time I ever hit a girl, she like hit it from the back. I was like, I was 14 when that happened.
So y'all, we got some Parks. Parks, how do you feel about it?
With the senior parents?
Yeah.
I saw my parents too.
You saw your parents?
I actually told them about 2 years ago that I saw them.
What'd they say?
She was pissed off. She was like, why would you tell me that? But we talk, you know, I got older, we talk about everything, and I said, I seen you and mommy, I seen you and daddy before. I used to have like a little hole in the door because we was in the hood, and I was like sleeping in the living room because, long story, I was peeking through and I saw him fucking, and I was like.
Did you knew what was happening though? Or you kind of?
I think I knew because like when they got done, I just turned around and acted like I was asleep. My mom came out and I just felt like really weird because I was like, I just seen y'all doing stuff, but you acting normal as hell, and I was like, nah, I ain't like this.
She was trying to fight.
Yeah, like, I realized like she trying to play out, but mom, I just saw you. So I felt betrayed. It was like really weird. Just tell me the truth.
But it's your parents, right?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I just knew what the fuck was going on. So to see them act like that was like, that shit just felt, I don't know.
But now you know it's not real now. I mean, it's not real, but it's not like weird.
Oh yeah.
You want to know like some of this shit like getting older, like as you get older, some of the bullshit and some of the things that your parents went through, and you be like,
I understand.
Nah, you just a real nigga, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Like just the older you get and the more you start to understand, things, you just like, alright, like you know what I'm saying? Like I get it. You know what I'm saying? So the next question I got, right? So it came from this post. Kevin Hart's, I guess your ex-wife, had put up a post, and then she was like, "Hey Kevin, you still gonna give me that Tesla or something like that?"
I saw that.
All right, boom. So the reason why this is a question for me is because I asked one of my homegirls, I'm like, do you think his wife should feel some type of way because his baby mama is pretty much asking him, you know, are you gonna buy me something? Are you gonna take care of me? And the young lady that I asked this to, she said, so quote unquote, her exact words were, yeah, he's supposed to take care of her. She was a part of his life. So I'm asking y'all this, are you taking care of your ex-wife?
No, hell no, hell to no.
You just
So
take care of
I'm taking care of my child because we're not together. It's not my responsibility to take care of you no more.
So her response was he should take care of her because he has the means to.
I can have means all day long,
Okay.
but you got to be the one to go. You say you independent. You got to be the one to go out there and get it. I take care of my child. I make sure you have a car because my
But she ain't
child,
getting what the fuck she wants.
Yeah,
She
I'm
what
getting
she
you.
want for that.
I'll probably give you a
Corolla?
2000. Nah, I'll probably give you a 2020 Nissan.
Maximum?
Yeah, awesome, but
Not even a
2020 though.
maximum?
I give a maximum.
Okay.
I give a maximum, but it's high.
It's
6,000 high. Yeah.
For me, I think it depends on the circumstance. Like in Kevin Hart's situation, I think he cheated on his wife, and then it went public and everything like that.
He didn't cheat.
What
No,
happened
he
with
cheated
it?
on his ex.
No,
He cheated on his ex-wife.
She said he did, but he said they was apart.
Okay. Well, we know he's a cheater because he cheated on his current wife.
Yeah,
His current wife.
No,
yeah.
he was just having fun. Black man don't cheat.
Black man don't cheat.
Bro.
Yeah.
Wife-
But-
okay.
Nonetheless, what I was.
What did she bring? But okay, go ahead.
But in that, I think it does depend on the situation. Like if you're kind of in a false situation, you kind of owe that woman because of what you brought her, because of what you dragged.
So
her
you
through.
gonna pay for
But-
your
ex-girlfriend.
ex-wife
But-
to ride in that fucking
Yeah.
Tesla.
But
Go pick up a new nigga.
Yeah. So you might.
and she got to put my
But
kids in the Tesla too. So
don't
but
she have her own money? What is she on?
now that's
on-
what I was gonna say. That's why I say it depends on the circumstance. Because on the other side, on the flip side of me, I'm kind of like, look, once we done split ties, we done split money. Like I'm no longer responsible for
Whatever
you.
the court gave
Yeah,
you, that what
whatever
you
the court gave you, that's you need to you need to figure it out from there. If you get child support and alimony and you still ask for a Tesla, something wrong with you.
But his kids stay with him majority of the time.
Yeah, they do.
Well, I'm not saying. I'm
So
not
I'm
saying
taking.
Kevin
So I got
Hart's
custody of my
situation.
kids. I'm working hard as hell, and now
You
I
ain't-
still gotta take care of them.
And you got your own shit going on. You ain't getting
Well,
that.
I would say she probably said that as a joke. Cause come on now, she knows he married and stuff
If
like
you are
that.
Kevin Hart's
But
wife, would you feel the
still-
type of way that this young lady is coming at your husband like this on a public platform?
If I knew this, cause I think they all done hung out before.
Yeah, like
So
I feel
she
like.
know which type of person she is. So she probably look at it like
I will
she just talking shit or whatever.
I
But
And I
I mean,
think we're seeing this from like as a dude perspective. I think as women, they're like this goes on
Yeah,
so
it's just
much.
like, you
It's like
talking
you're
shit.
immune. You like I think women date well not they're because they're how can I say? I'm trying to say without being offensive, but I think because women know some men come with kids, they just kind of know. All right, I have to mentally prepare for a baby mama or baby mamas
yeah.
going into the situation.
And I definitely will agree to that because right now I'm talking to somebody that has kids. And nah, Jamal doesn't have kids. Jamal.
Yeah.
He was trying to make it on you so bad.
But no,
You
but
was
seriously
super
though,
freak. I tell you, boy.
my thing is it just
No,
all,
the titties are big. It don't matter where you
Oh,
put your
shit.
head. Like you just gonna hit them. Like it
It
don't
don't
matter
matter
where
where
you
you
put
put
them.
But-
I'm touching lower titties right now. You know what I'm saying? That's how big they are.
What you was saying, Lola?
so I think it's levels to it. Does he have a baby mama that's mature like Jeezy? Or does he have a baby mama that just don't give a fuck how many years ago they been together? I'm still gonna bring up the old shit and I wanna be petty like Gucci. You get what I'm saying? So you look at it like that just to see, like I said, you grow to know, I guess, the baby mama. My thing is if I'm getting into a relationship with a man, I'm not trying to argue with you and your baby mama. I'm not trying for it to be an issue for you to see your kids or whatever. My thing is if you feel like you want to go back and forth with me, or if you have any type of hate towards this man because of me, that's because you still want him. And that's just that. So if you still want him, that's something you just gonna have to be an adult and mature and get over to know that he's moved on and maybe he's happy with someone else. So I think the only time there is drama like that, we create that dumb shit. It's just like it's supposed to be instilled to say that you're supposed to hate the baby mama or you're supposed to hate the ex-girlfriend. For what?
Yeah.
Why?
But I wasn't necessarily saying that they gotta hate each other. What I was just saying is you on a public platform asking my man for some money. I would feel a certain type of way if,
But it's
if a young man
entertainment.
was
It's entertainment
don't
for
be-
them.
Okay. I would feel a certain type of way if a young man came on the internet asking my wife for hey, you remember you say you gonna give me that goddamn, I don't know, fucking car? You still gonna get it? Well, what the fuck is you talking about? Because that can send out the wrong message. To me, I would feel like anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, hey, everybody gonna be like, damn, is he still fucking that nigga back? Like, what the fuck going on? Like, you send out
So
the
what
wrong
about,
message.
let's go back to...
That's why I said I think it's different.
Let's go back to
between,
that
like,
movie with Taraji when she ended up leaving the man and he hit for the millions or whatever.
Never seen
Acrimony.
Acrimony. So do you think that it was an issue when... Do you think his wife felt some type of way that he went and gave his ex-wife $1 million?
I would feel...
First
you're
of all,
not dealing with that person no more.
Why
are you still worried about
in Acrimony? That's a different
And I never seen
scenario
it.
because Taraji held him down for years.
I know, that's what I'm saying. The situation,
And-
I agree with the situation.
Yeah,
I agree
like,
with
that's
him
a
giving her the
different-
money, but
Even if she was being- even if she
the
was
wife
being-
felt some type of way, because the wife probably been like, what you giving her some money for? She ain't with you no more. You with
Well,
me.
yeah, I can
give,
see-
Don't give part of what we got going on to your ex.
She
But
could
since you
feel-
didn't see the movie, I guess
I did.
we're not going to dig into that.
But
back
I
to
can
your
see
question.
what you say. I can see what you saying in that. I can see how that can be understandable. But I think as a man, it would have to be on him to be like, look, either have to stand on the ground about, look, either this is my money, this is what I'm gonna do with it. Even though we're not together, she was riding down with me. She's struggling when I didn't. You know when
So,
you know what I'm saying. Like she was with me
But-
when I had rags. You were with me when I had riches.
so
So that's what I think that's what you guys play.
But to answer your question, I wouldn't, if I was a baby mama and me and him split, I would not expect for my ex-husband, my ex-man to take care of me. I would expect for him to take care of his kids. Now, if there was a time when I actually really hit rock bottom and I needed help and due to some fact, because I have your kids, like let's say something going on, I got laid off my job and I need rent and I have your kids, then yes, I may reach out to you because like you said, the kids live with me. So it's not that it's not like you're supporting me, you're doing for your kids. But if it's an example where like I got some money or whatever and I probably got me a car, but I want something better just because you got some money, oh, well shit, you need to buy me and the kids a Benz. Like, no.
that's what she did. And that was fine.
No, and that is wrong. Go
So-
check yourself.
Yeah. So D, what about is D?
Come on,
right?
Parks.
DVD, yeah.
Okay, D. So what about you? Would you
We have
be okay with?
After the first
Would
one,
you
just
be
pause, so you
okay
know,
with?
that word.
Would you be okay with your husband's ex-wife publicly asking him for money?
Yeah, it sounds like she trying to use it like a power move or some shit. Like I feel like
Okay.
if you want to ask him about whatever y'all talking about, you don't have to put it on a public platform. Like you could have just called him. It could have been something private or something that y'all probably talked about already. But for you to put it on there like, hey Kevin, when you gonna buy me this? Like I don't exist. You trying to make it seem like you shitting on me. To me, I don't know. Ego. That have my ego feel. I'm like, oh, okay. I will talk to him about it.
You're allowed to have your feelings.
Yeah.
You're allowed to have your feelings on it. If you felt like you at that time she doing the ego trip, you're allowed to feel that way.
Yeah.
I think she did
In a
a joke.
relationship.
But
Don't joke. Listen,
Is me
don't.
and her cool? Like, are we cool for her to joke with him like that?
Like Ebony said, I think they have to have some type of relationship. They have had to, as
I
many
don't
kids
think-
she didn't have for Kevin Hart, they had to have come across each other one time at a
'cause now
drop
he-
off,
if it was more than
Disney
that, I
birthday.
think if it was more than that, I think his wife would have, what they call it, backfired and said something to her about it. As you
Yeah.
can see, that's the only thing about it was in the media was that she put up this and that was that.
All I'm gonna say is don't be creating turmoil in my fucking house. Period. Don't be having. Can you picture you sitting up sleep? She be like, "Why the fuck they be asking you for a Tesla?" You like,
Now,
what the fuck is you
That's
talking about?
when now
That's
that's
what
when
I'm
it's
saying.
like
Now,
an
you
issue.
But we don't know their
You're
relationship.
well.
But what he's saying
don't
is,
play
if
like
my
that.
current wife is bothered by the message you pose, then you're creating, you're disturbing the peace in my house.
But as a woman, you would know was going to strike something. So I feel like if she did it intentionally to strike something,
That's
then
petty.
it was being petty. But like I said, it didn't get the attention. So to me, I think it was just something to be. First of all, it's gonna be in the media. Something gonna be brought up or whatever. So like I said, they probably looking at it as a joke. You know.
So going off the back of that, I think we talked about this before. And if we have one of y'all stop me, I'll go on to the next one. But do y'all believe in prenups?
We talked about it.
Yes.
We did. All right. Next question. What's your
Oh
thing?
no, I mean I do believe in prenup.
I do, but we
Yeah.
talked about that.
Okay.
I don't care how much money you
We
got.
talked
Broke
about
on
what's the
unemployment.
thing,
I still
you
want
know.
prenup.
Okay. Also, I want to give out. I want to give a big shout out. Did y'all see the all black ref crew on Monday night?
Yup.
Did you
Fuck
realize
that
that?
gay. No. He's not gay. He's not gay. But I thought he was gay for a long
We
time.
the pregame
This is why we
podcast.
We had a pregame podcast
Straight
for the
ignorant.
We
LGBT.
love
I love the gays.
No, I love
y'all, man.
LGBTQ.
But I appreciate
And
Peace,
plus.
man.
I appreciate them because they make the best movies and stuff. But no, I don't reach out to that. No, because you know the head ref, that the one with the white hat.
Okay,
You know what I'm talking about? I ain't mean to say he was gay, but I'm saying he's a little weird. That's not that I was trying to say.
So okay, all right. I don't know. I just wanted to shout out the all black ref crew.
So
That's all.
Spot,
yeah, that's cool.
Spot, what you say? You say he ain't this, but he might be this.
No, he might be this. And backwards.
But
too.
you don't have a problem with that.
No, I don't know. My best friend, she gay.
It don't matter. So it don't matter if he this or this.
So
It don't matter if he this or this.
so moving on. So I got one. So I got a question, right? Because 2021 is slowly but surely approaching. I think we're 5 weeks out. I think until 2021. What does 2021 look like now that we got COVID? Now that
Yeah, I
COVID
don't
is
even
present.
know. I didn't know.
Y'all going to concerts? Y'all going to
Hey, I'm
games?
living my best life.
For real?
I'm living
Fuck
my best
COVID.
life.
Like they said, Atlanta been open.
Yeah,
So,
that would have been over.
It
Nigga,
ain't
we went to
Boy,
fucking
it's
shit
mad.
by
We done been everywhere. We been 656,
I'm
Peter
probably
Street.
kissed a girl or something. I got COVID.
She might got COVID.
Yeah, I'm saying COVID. Yeah, so I'm saying,
Y'all got COVID, I was coughing.
so I'm saying like,
Oh, 2021 is getting money.
okay,
You know.
so you going with the fuck all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck it.
I think it's different. I think.
So y'all not scared, y'all not.
I think differently. I think 2021.
we was scared.
I think when
We
Joe
said
Biden
they
gets
told us.
in, I think it's gonna be a whole different world. I think when we get back in, it's gonna not zombie. Well, that leads to my point. That goes to the vaccination. So, what I think Joe Biden is gonna try and try and get the economy to go up, but in making the economy go up, of course, black people are
We gonna be the zombies.
we're gonna be the zombies, but we're gonna be disproportionately affected as always. We're not gonna experience any of this come up. It's gonna be all white people and Trump supporters. I think coming in this, I think the vaccination. First of all, I'm leery about the vaccination because how does 3 different companies have a cure for a disease that we just heard about this year? There's not a cure for the common cold. There's not a cure for AIDS. There's not a cure for cancer. You know what I'm saying? None of that. But
They did
3
a cure
different
for Ebola.
companies came up with. There's a cure for polio.
Yeah.
But 3 different companies came up with a cure for coronavirus, and we just now came out with it. I think that's what's gonna turn people into zombies. It's not
What, the vaccine?
You're not. Yeah. Don't worry about the coronavirus. Worry about the vaccine.
And I agree with that. And I
Y'all
just read
people
an
know how to
article.
take it up.
I
You
just
know what
read
I'm
an
saying?
article before we came in, and it stated something about you
Knowledge.
have to get it twice.
No, you gotta get it twice.
No, well I'm not getting it.
So yeah.
But
So what happened is
it
they
did
give
say
you a pre-shot, and
and
you
then
have to
30
come
days
back
later,
and
you
get
gotta
another
get
shot.
Oh, no,
But
I'm
the
not taking
third
it.
company
Who the
that
fuck paying for it?
Johnson & Johnson, they said they're giving out free. Part of the
And they-
conspiracy,
and
my
they-
guy.
and they
Yeah,
did
But
that.
Johnson & Johnson said they're coming out with a third. They're the third ones who's coming out with the vaccine, but they said it's only 1 shot.
I'm
So
not
now how
taking
you
it.
one shot niggas?
I'm
Do not trust Johnson & Johnson.
Exactly.
And folks,
Counts the from
yeah.
the baby powder.
From the baby powder,
Exactly.
and opioids.
And everybody used to use
And
baby powder.
opioids.
Someone would smack you on your ass, baby powder.
With
use
the
baby
I just smacked the bitch with baby powder.
What?
What do you jack off with Justin Johnson? You got counsel?
Huh?
You do?
No.
Baby-
Jack out
baby
with
lotion.
powder?
But no, I didn't. I
Johnson
thought
Johnson.
Justin do
Oh,
lotion, right?
I
I never jacked off
We
with
did it
powder.
right. Let me wrong.
He did like this.
No.
He did LeBron.
Right.
Yeah, went to work. He did that. The king, after you got done.
Hey, that's a man nigga out of the shower. He like, look. You go in the room, go jack off. That nigga crazy.
I mean, like,
Oh, shit.
That
okay,
nigga walk up to the bed.
so how many of you will actually get the vaccine?
I'm not
If
getting it.
hold on, I'm gonna be honest. If they make it Okay, so I was listening to someone. They was like, "What did they make it mandatory?" They was like, "You gotta take it to like go to work, or you gotta take it to like just be a normal living citizen."
I'm not taking it.
I'm not taking it.
No.
So if your job tell you gotta bring these vaccine papers,
And then I'm bringing
It can't be-
I'm bringing a fake letter that say I cannot take anything.
oh, they gonna see.
They're
what
not-
they
exactly.
say.
First of
No,
all,
they
they can't make you take a vaccine. They
If
can
they want you
make
to work at their company,
No,
they can't.
they can make you go get a COVID test. They're just like they can make you go get a TB test. But I'm not saying that you have to.
Get the
If
vaccination.
you
or
do
the
have
cure.
it, then maybe we would recommend you get the vaccination. That's just like the flu shot.
You can't make. But
Yeah.
you know, when you go to school, you have to, not have to.
Yeah, you have to
You're
get
supposed
shots.
to have
Certain shots you
shots,
have to
right?
get.
But
But
my
there's
two
certain-
daughters don't take shots.
That's about
But
to
we
say.
have to bring a paperwork to school that says we don't want them to take a shot.
It could be against your religion, and
Yeah.
so you can get
Yeah.
exempt from taking shots.
But
I will say that.
that goes back to my point again. How do these three companies come up with these shots? Who takes the shot? Now, how is it free? You know what I'm saying? That's number one. How are we paying for it? Then two, who gets it?
Well, how was the COVID test free?
That too. How's the COVID
The
test
real
free?
question
Who's
is,
paying for all this stuff?
This is the real question. When you take the shot and you become a zombie, who's gonna take your place?
What you mean? Who gonna take my place?
Yeah, in the
On the
car.
podcast?
Who do you want to take your
Well,
baby?
I don't do the fucking podcast.
No, you gonna be a zombie. No,
Don't,
we're
I
not
would say
taking
just
that.
don't jump out there.
But I'm gonna be 100. Like if apocalypse happen, I'm just gonna go ahead and get bit. I'm too fat.
What?
To be like, I'm not jumping fences, bro. If one for the bus, I'm be like, bite me, come on. They get it over with.
So you not,
Fuck it.
Are
I'm
you
not gonna have
you not
filth
even
that
gonna
go
try?
Big.
bro. This is the best only season.
And I'll be right there to you.
You gonna? I might not eat you, bro.
I don't give a fuck. I'm in you.
You gonna just kill me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to Buckhead. I'm finna eat some goddamn white people. Nigga. Fuck all that shit.
Alright, so when you get bit, I'm drop you off in Buckhead and come. But if you make your way back down to your neighborhood, I know where
I'm
I'm
gonna
at.
come back to the hood, of course.
Yeah, I'm Buckhead.
Why you coming back to
Where I live at?
You gotta stay in Buckhead.
Alright, so look. So last but not least, what's our Thanksgiving plans? What y'all doing
Yeah,
Thanksgiving? What we got planned?
Eat
what?
get drunk. I'm trying to eat some pussy too. But I'm trying to eat.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
I
that's
eat
good
pussy.
dessert.
No, I'm trying to fuck. No. 'Cause if I be
Raw.
on- If I be on that
Bitch, I'm
Henny,
trying to fuck.
if I be on that
I'm trying
Henny,
to fuck.
it's
I'm
on.
trying
Hey, you wanna know the crazy shit I done did? I done smashed a young lady raw, and I had the condom up under the pillow. So like I try to keep the condom close, right? So like when they go down, like
And you can't find it.
Yeah.
I
Because if you gotta get up and go
yeah.
get in there, she might be like, "What the fuck?" Like.
Yeah. No, I was trying to reach for it. And then my drunk ass was like, fuck it.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
So, okay, alright. So, what you got going for Thanksgiving, man?
That was hilarious. I'm about to say we was coming.
Boy.
I was so lost in this conversation.
My nigga raw meat shouted.
Then if I do decide to use a condom, what you was talking about earlier, what I would do is I smash first and then I come out of the pussy, then I put the condom on.
Shut the fuck up. You don't
Why?
do no dumb ass shit.
Because that, first of all, it helps you
It's been
last
already
long. It helps you last
You
long.
already got what she don't, but you already got what she was giving.
Well, I mean, I still don't want to
Probably
get her
gave you
pregnant.
by giving you some head.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Lola, you don't
So
suck
you
dick with
can't
condom.
play it.
You don't suck
I
dick with
never-
no girl does that. So
No, that's what I'm saying.
With
like,
condom, hell no.
Niggas be thinking that,
She's a
I'm
prostitute.
gonna get some head from, but I'm gonna make her use a condom. Nigga, she still can give you whatever she got.
I never had an
are
STD,
you-
but I would take a shot,
So
get
y'all-
my
so
shot,
y'all miss-
do my
so y'all
penicillin
sending-
treatment.
So y'all sending signals.
No,
What you telling me?
no, it's not. That is not
It's
what
about
it is.
penicillin.
Oh, no.
I would do my penicillin treatments. I would drink my cranberry juice.
Hey, you know we done learned on this podcast.
And-
You a super freak.
Super freak.
And
Your name's
but I
Jamal
would
Silk
let me
Super
tell you,
Freak.
because this is how I feel about it. This is how I feel about the situation. You can get rid of an STD, well, some STD. You can't get rid of a baby.
Oh.
So which one would you rather have?
A
STD or
STD.
baby?
A STD.
So fuck them kids, huh?
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
18 years. 18 years.
Alright.
And she got
birthday,
one of
you found
your
out.
kids.
So now
Sorry,
she
got
gonna
two.
give you AIDS or a baby.
Now, so you didn't say AIDS.
You didn't say that death fact. You didn't say that death fact.
That's a different.
So Lola, what What you got going on for Thanksgiving?
Well, most of my family's in Ohio, so I'm hosting Friendsgiving at my house.
Anybody invited? Anybody out there?
No. Did you get invited?
No, I didn't.
Did you get invited?
I ain't get invited.
Off camera, did you get invited?
Well, maybe.
Whoa.
I didn't get invited.
maybe.
I ain't get invited.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, you guys maybe do
I guess
your
you
own
want us
thing
to
with
starve.
your family. I don't know.
Still pulled up.
I mean,
But
yeah,
no,
but
friends.
But
Yeah.
no, it was.
But we're not
But
giving
I'm good though.
Yeah,
I'm good.
still pulled
Shut
up.
up. It's
I
my
thought we all was
friends.
family.
It's
You know
their
what I'm saying?
kids.
We're
It's my
family, not
friends and
friends.
their
Lola got
kids.
more excuses than a deadbeat dad.
They just
Yeah.
Lola got more excuses than the
Maybe she don't
birthday
like hanging
boy.
out with y'all. 'Cause she hang out with me. She
Thank
hang out
you.
with me.
Oh yeah, she don't. Oh no, she
She
ain't
don't
got
hang
no
out. She hung out with
No.
you before?
No.
Oh, so you don't hang out with y'all.
Oh yeah,
she
she
ain't
ain't
y'all
got
there.
So-
Damn, that's fucked up.
But guess what? I do have you all on my guest list for my birthday party.
Hey!
Oh, because she want a fucking gift.
Yeah.
Fucking
We'll
crazy.
talk about
Oh,
that.
wait, let me tell you this.
Think about
For my
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving plans, I built my parents a fire pit in their backyard, and we're gonna sit around the fire pit.
Exactly.
So you built by
Look what
yourself?
he
I
said.
built by
His
myself.
parents. Look what he said. His parents. You have you. We
Jamal,
talked
do you
about your
invite us out there?
mother.
I don't.
I'm pretty sure you was gonna spend time with your
Jamal
mother.
invited us
You
on this
have
time,
their
but I
mother. You have
declined.
kids, but I mean,
Yeah,
no
I invited
offense.
them to sit around the
No
fire
offense,
pit to
but
roast marshmallows.
I wanted to be
After
around
Thanksgiving.
my friends because I'm
You
sad.
don't
I
say
don't
so.
have
Not
parents.
Exactly.
So. Hey.
All right, so we signing off. It's your boy Montrez Porter, aka the funniest nigga alive.
Spin out Lakewood.
Your boy J Dub, my double bit twin.
Low love.
We out.